Well, hello there, and welcome to Swaggy's Way. I'm Swaggy, and we're going to call this the Swaggy's Way Reboot. We are trying out some different equipment today for the reboot, and we're going to see how all that goes, and hopefully it comes together. More importantly, we got the Swaggy secret sauce right here, handy and always at the ready. Tonight we are cooking Swaggy's famous hot dish. Tonight, and actually every night if I'm honest, we switch it up a little bit on the hot dish. I don't know if you guys all know what hot dish is. From where I'm from, it's Mom had leftovers all week long, and at the end of the week she came up short on some food, so she took all the leftovers, threw it in the pan, warmed it up, and called it hot dish. And more than likely she added some cream of mushroom soup to it. So that's our terminology for hot dish. But Daddy's famous hot dish, or Swaggy's famous hot dish, I'll show you the ingredients here. Should be popping up on your screen. Basically ground beef. Take some ground beef, season it as you like. I happen to like Lowry seasoning salt, probably 2 parts of that. 1 part of garlic powder, and then 1 part pepper. That's kind of the 3 seasonings I use pretty much on 70-80% of whatever I cook. It goes great on shrimp, it goes great on steaks, it goes great, tremendous on French fries, homemade French fries. And we'll be getting all those here on the channel, so just hold tight and we'll load some of those up. But we're going to start the reboot with Daddy's famous hot dish. After we add the seasoning, we will bring it out to the pellet grill, the Pit Boss pellet grill, and put it on the smoke mode. And then I will take some of these chopped up onions. I found some peppers that we had cooked earlier in the week, and I chopped those up, and I'm going to put those in there, and some minced garlic out of a jar. I know you guys like your fresh garlic, but we're talking hot dish here, and really minced garlic in a jar is spectacular. It adds great flavor, and I don't know too many people that have called me out and said, I think you used some stuff out of a jar and it wasn't fresh. It's not happening. That, and I hang around with some polite people. So after we've add that, put them all into the pool, put them into the cast iron pan. We've got the pellet smoker on the smoke mode. We're going to let that smoke penetrate for a while. After a while, it's whatever I'm feeling. Probably when I get done with the secret sauce and go refill that, I'll come back out. We'll move this over to the hot side of the pellet grill, where the pellet pot is, where the flame comes up. We're going to bring that meat to a brown, nice brown color. No pink, no red, no nothing. We don't need anybody getting sick, so we're going to make that nice and brown. If there's some grease in there, now typically I will chunk up some bacon and put that in there too, kind of cook that up a little bit before the brown meat, or the beef, but we're out of bacon. So, but you can also do that. Again, this is you're going to find as you watch my channel, it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, the measurements or whatever I'm feeling. And quite frankly, that's how you should cook too, because there are no 2 recipes the same. Otherwise, there would just be one cooking channel on the YouTube, and we would only be cooking briskets one way, and that would be it. And that's just not the case. So get somebody's ideas like these here, and then make them your own. Put your seasoning in there. Maybe cream of mushroom soup isn't your go-to thing. Maybe Campbell's isn't your thing. You got a different name brand. Just go for it. Just start with the basics, and then kind of do a little freelancing, because that's what we do here at Swaggy's Way. So we're going to get that beef nice and brown, and then we're going to add a little bit of the old cream of mushroom. Cream of mushroom by Campbell's. Gotta love it. We'll go inside and get a little water to put in that. Mix that all in. Let's see, I'm not quite sure if I'm going to need a different pan. I brought one out just in case. So we've got a little juice from those peppers in there. Oh, a little sour cream. A little dab will do ya. You know what I mean? And I like to add some of these sliced cheeses in the wrap. They're a little creamier than the shredded. You don't want to dump. Take one, cut. Don't get the plastic in there. You know what? We're going to uncut it. We're not going to cut it. We'll keep rolling. Keep rolling. Shit happens in real life, right? It's the problem with Vegas. It's 100 degrees outside. This cheese gets kind of slimy. But that's what I'm talking about, nice and melting. And whatever shredded cheese you have. Throw some of that in there. About that much, or maybe that much. Mix that around. I think we're going to need a bigger pan to fit those noodles in there. We can do that. At this point, we're just warming. We're not cooking anymore. We're just warming. Matter of fact, we could probably close up that vent. Don't need that vent open. I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back. While we're doing all that, there's gonna be some macaroni noodles, about 2 cups worth, boiling on the stove. Just before they get tender, you want a little crunch in there, a little al dente, I think they call that. A little bit of crunch because they're going to cook a little bit more, and then tomorrow's famous hot dish, Daddy's famous hot dish, is, I don't know, somehow it even gets better, so you don't want those noodles to be too soft. So once everything's simmered out here on the Pit Boss pellet grill, we're going to bring those noodles out and throw those into the pool, mix it all together. Now I usually add those kind of a little bit at a time and then mix them together, depending on how thick things have gotten. I don't like it too dry. I like mine a little bit more creamy. You might have to add a little bit more water. You play it by ear and do it your way. You'll know. You'll get a gut and you'll say, a little gut feeling, and you'll say, hey, this is a little thick. Add some water. Add a little bit more sour cream. That always helps. So, in a nutshell, that's Daddy's famous hot dish, or Swaggy's famous hot dish. Hopefully this smoke is going to add a little flavor to that meat. Hopefully it'll come through and in the mix with all the other ingredients. Hopefully that's the case. If not, I had a good time out here, filming and cooking. So, all right, well, sit back and enjoy the ride, and welcome back to Swaggy's Way Reboot Edition, and hope you enjoy. Alright, well, we got her all mixed together, and we're just going to let that all just like settle. and incorporate. And we'll revisit that in a minute or two. Should be ready. All right, we're just going to let that come to temperature again. Temperature dropped a little bit when we added in all that stuff. And yeah. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I enjoyed myself here doing the old Swaggy's Way reboot. And, you know, here's to you. Here's to liking and subscribing. And see you again on Swaggy's Way. Enjoy Swaggy's famous hot dish. Here's to you. And the taste test. Dynamite. Or like Swaggy likes to say, spectacular. Here's to you.